I am Edvaldo Brito, General Manager here at Castello Del Nero, located in the heart of Tuscany here in Italy. I'm excited to speak to Renee today about wellness within the travel luxury industry.
Hello, my name is Renee Leith-Manos. Welcome to this podcast, Where to From Here, featuring conversations about luxury travel and how it's changing in every pocket of the globe. Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Where to From Here. My name is Renee Leith-Manos, and this is a global podcast where we dive deep into the world of luxury hotels. Today we have a super special guest, Edvaldo Brito, who is sitting in Tuscany speaking to us as the general manager of Castello Del Nero. Now, this hotel didn't open very long ago and was just named the best hotel in Italy by Condé Nast readers in the Traveller's Choice Award in both the US and the UK. And this hotel has been named the 19th in the world. So it's certainly well and truly in the top 50. And it's also where wellness is a massive focus. And in about a month, the famous Curry yoga sisters are going there for a retreat. So I can't wait to hear about it. Eduardo, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Renee. Wow, what an introduction. We're super excited, really, with the Condé Nast Award. It's the second year in a row that we're awarded with that amazing prize, and we're very, very excited. As you said, Curry Sisters are coming soon. Besides the wellness, that is so much to do in the property, and I think that this is really the differentiation between us and everybody else out there. There is so much to do at Como Castello del Nero if you want to be active, but it's also the best place to be if you don't want to do anything.
Tell me, because I haven't been to Tuscany for a really long time. I'm overdue to come. Are there a lot of, wellness facilities, resorts, retreats in that area? Because I think of Tuscany, and like most people, I think of the best wine in the world and some of the best food in the world. Fitness is the furthest thing from my mind, but are things changing there?
Well, I think that the food and the wine, they definitely play a role still in Tuscany. But the wellness is a thing, really. We're looking forward to have people here that appreciate outdoors. And I think that Tuscany is so much about outdoors. We have at the property 700 acres of land. So there is like 30 kilometers of trails for mountain bike, for a hike. We have yoga platforms outdoor. We have meditation paths. So it's a thing, really. If you want to look for wellness, is the best place to be, along good food and good wine as well. So I think that has changed within the years. People are looking for Tuscan just for those two things. Now, definitely wellness play a big role. 100% sure.
And what is the history of the building there? Because it looks very stately. What was it before it became a hotel?
Well, very, very nice story there. It is a 12th century castle, actually. It's an actual castle. Has been in the hands of two families over the centuries, Trotta family and Del Nero family. So if you are inside the hotel, there is like an area where you see the symbol of Del Nero family stated there, and has become a hotel some years ago, some 10, 20 years ago, became a hotel independently, privately owned and independently run. And Como Castello del Nero took over in 2019. So we had the opportunity to renovate it, to get this Como style in it. All the castles, all these properties in Italy, the older properties, they are normally very traditional, very classic. So we have eventually wooden furniture or red colors, terracotta floors. So as you're seeing here in our Villa San Luigi where we decided to go in a completely different way. Como
Beautiful, very
are
modern.
classic tones. Yes, very modern. So you have, the castle itself. So you're sleeping within history, but with a modern twist. So we had our architect Paolo Navone. which is a long-time collaborator with Como. So we have many properties designed by Paola Navone, which is a very Italian, famous Italian interior designer. And she got it. She said, we don't need art in the walls. The walls itself, the castle itself is a thing. So let's highlight the castle, the bones of the building, and let's get some touches around that. They see the Como touches, but always appreciating the building itself.
Yeah, sounds magnificent. And tell me, if I was to come there and stay for a week, perhaps I come with my partner, what are the wellness programs? Is there something I can slot into for 7 nights, or do I just pick and choose from a program? How does it work in terms of the wellness? And if my partner doesn't want to do any of that, do they just, how does it work?
So there's a great question because you have room for everybody. We do have couples that comes in, hey, I want to do something related to wellness, and I don't do anything. I just want to eat and drink good wine. So we cater
Yes.
to everybody. You can do both. You can definitely take one of our wellness program. We do have wellness journeys that is going to start even before your arrival. If you want it, for example, we have one of our programs that you can eventually detox. So you're going to eat healthy. So our chef is going to prepare for you a whole calendar for every day of your stay based in healthy eating. We do have a bio garden here at the property. So basically all the salads and fruits and vegetables that you're going to eat during your detox week are coming from the garden, really farm to table. Or if you want to enjoy all the activities that you already have open for all the clients, we have yoga twice a day, so you can join our teacher every day if you want to. This can be a definitely part of your program, and you can just show up when you want to. We do have a Pilates studio as well available, so the Pilates can be part of your journey. We do have a personal trainer available as well, so you can build up the program as you please. If you want to come with a specific goal and you want to join all the wellness equipment that we have, we definitely can cater that for you. And eventually, your partner can just pop in and get out as he please.
Is there a lot of that that goes on?
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, what, one partner coming doing all the wellness and one sort of sitting on the sunbed?
Absolutely. Definitely maybe one partner is doing yoga the entire day and the other partner is doing wine tasting. So that's definitely a thing.
I
Which I
think
think
I'd
is
be
super
doing a bit of
fair
both.
and
Yeah.
a little bit of balance. I think is definitely a place that you can definitely get yourself centered, enjoying the activities and really take your wellness path. Maybe you are wellness uh, following your home and you don't want to lose it,
Yes.
right? So you can
Yes.
balance it out. You can do pick some of the activities and just try the good food that we have. We do have a Michelin-star at the property, so it's a shame to don't try it.
Yes. No, I
So I think you
agree.
definitely can balance it out.
Yes. But to be honest, I mean, I've stayed at a number of Como properties and they are brilliant. One of the great Como signatures, in my opinion, are these high end Michelin star, perhaps restaurants with the most exquisite food that's healthy, right?
Absolutely. We do have Como Shambhala, which is our, pillar of our brand for wellness. So Como Shambhala is a
Yes.
brand itself. So you do have our philosophy throughout the food as well. So you're going to find when you go to the Michelin restaurant or to our all-day dining restaurant, you're going to find a specific exclusive menu from Como Shambhala. So you still can eat
Yes.
healthy, even if you are, maybe your partner is eating your great plate of pasta, you still can get the same feel eating something
Yes.
else, but very curated and very dedicated. I think that my favorite menu, for example, at the Michelin star, is the vegetarian menu.
Yes.
And I love
Oh,
meat, but the vegetarian menu is amazing. And it's very, very difficult to cook good, tasty vegetarian food.
agree. It's a
So having
skill.
a
It's a
Michelin
real skill.
chef is a skill.
Yeah.
Having a Michelin chef giving you 5 dishes, very, very tasty vegetarian, for me is like 10 to 10. So definitely
Wow.
is an option. You can be healthy even going to a Michelin star restaurant.
Beautiful. Because I recently stayed at Como Singapore, Como Metropolitan Singapore, one of your
Nice.
newest hotels. And that
Yes.
that It was a really interesting culinary experience also because, of course, Cedric Groullet, who's probably the most famous
Right.
pastry chef in the world right now, has his boutique
Yeah.
patisserie restaurant in that hotel, which is, of course, full of like a Como
Right.
Shambhala, a whole floor of health and beautiful, healthy food. So I kind of feel like Como's nailing it on all levels. The absolute luxurious and indulgent food next to the absolute healthiest retreats and also, farm to
Yes.
table food. It's amazing.
It is. Then you go to Kot, which is the Korean barbecue restaurant. So I mean, you can go healthy, or you can definitely enjoy good food as well.
Yeah, it's a it's
It's
a
all in your
it's a
hands.
really unique and I think very forward-thinking, concept from the Ong family that Christina and her daughter
Yes.
Melissa actually conceptualized this quite a number of years ago now, and I think this is the way that everyone is going to go because people are so focused on wellness, living long lives, being as ageless as possible, and Como is offering that to the luxury traveler all over the world.
Absolutely. I think that's part of our ongoing conversations. We want people to leave our hotels with fuller lives. You want to really close a cycle when they leave the properties. And it's all about that. It's not just about the food, but the whole experience itself. You want to come to a property, you want to eat well, you want to experience the place, you want to leave better, you want to leave lighter. So I think we're accomplishing that with many of our properties.
No, it's brilliant. And Ivano, tell me about you. Are you on the yoga wellness side? Are you on the wine tasting side? How do you like to travel? And what's your focus in terms of wellness on a personal level?
I'm a bit of both. I'm a good mountain biker, so I come to work in my bike every day. So I do 10K biking around the property. We do have lots of trails, so I take advantage of that. So that's my wellness. I enjoy Pilates lately. I think it's something that I discovered after many years
Brilliant.
of selling it without being trying it. So I definitely try it and I
Wow.
love it. I think it's a great thing. Is making good to my body, so I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
And I travel really to relax. I really disconnect. Actually, besides Castello del Nero, which is my heart property, I love Como Shambhala Estate, which is one of our beautiful properties in Bali. And it's all about wellness, really. So you do your Como Shambhala massages inside the jungle. So you don't have music. You hear the river that cross the property. So that's my type of travel. When you work with people and you talk to people, when you are always engaging with people, when I'm on vacation, I try to disconnect and
Yes.
really do things that are good to myself, to my body, and to my soul. So I'm really into the wellness journey. I love to eat. I love a good wine. But lately, I'm on making good things to my soul and myself.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Because you have a background, of course, you worked in the Caribbean for 4 seasons. And where are you actually from?
I'm from Brazil. I'm from São Paulo.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I have been around the world many years in Costa Rica with Four Seasons. A big step there in the Caribbean with the Four Seasons as well. And I met my partner, my Italian wife, and she followed me in all those destinations. And then some years ago, she said, "I think it's time to go back to Italy." And I
Oh, well,
think
lucky
just
you.
worked
You
out
chose well.
perfectly. Yes, it just
What a
worked
place
out
to end up. And
perfectly.
yeah.
But
Is her
I
family
think
nearby?
that yes, we are. Her family is based in Milan, which some people don't know that Milan is just 1 hour and 50 minutes away with a speed train from Florence.
Yes.
So you can easily, if you're landing Florence or in Milan, you can easily come to Florence. So we
Oh,
often go in our days off is something that we normally do. We go to Milan, spend time with the family, and come back. But yes, I think that is was a good journey to be around the world exploring, and definitely did those beautiful locations. It just made everything so special. But it's good to be
mm,
here. It's good to be Italy's home for me as well. So I feel great here.
yeah.
We have a little bit of both worlds. I love outdoors. I love the nature. So Costa Rica and San Kitts and Nevis were amazing to me. But it's good to be have a little bit of balance. We have Florence here, which is literally 30 minutes away. And the property actually is in the countryside. So it's close to Florence, but 30 minutes out, you feel that you are in a completely countryside, kind of isolated place, surrounded by nature. And if you want the city, half an hour, you're there. So I think for me,
Yeah,
it's a good
wow.
balance. I'm not in the Caribbean, but I have the
And
green,
not
I
in the
have the clear
Caribbean.
air. It works
And you're
out to me.
certainly not in South America either.
But Florence is a
Where,
good commitment.
yeah, absolutely. And where are the guests coming from now? I mean, we're seeing, a lot of travel globally right now still. Where are your guests mainly coming from at the moment?
Well, that's a good question. We do have lots of Americans, lots of clients coming from the US. Year round, I would say, mostly in the summer month. And you do have a good mix of Europeans because you have so many border countries. So Europeans, they might come driving. Actually, the majority of our clients in the villa here are European because, they are able to travel with the entire family. So the villa has 5 bedrooms, so you can accommodate 12 guests. We have a
Beautiful.
cinema room, we have a private pool. So Europeans normally they would join, they would prefer residential instead of the hotel. We have a private chef. The breakfast is serviced at the villa every day. So that's a product for for the European market. But the US, I have them
Wonderful.
every month. We do have honeymooners. Is a fantastic destination to celebrate that. Lots of
Yeah, of
couples in
course.
anniversary. It's romantic, it's beautiful, and we do have
It
families too.
is.
So we have a
But
product for
tell
everybody.
us
And
tell
obviously,
us some
yes,
tell us some insider secrets. What are some things about Tuscany and about the area, maybe even around the hotel, that people might not know? Some fabulous little secrets, things they can do, or places they can go, or things we might not know.
sure. I'll pick up the bike for a second because we do have e-bikes today, which are my favorites. They are
Mhm.
awesome. We can just pick
Great.
up an e-bike. You don't make any effort. Uh, you just go and you can, around the hotel, we have a loop of 10 kilometers basically. And then you can
Mm.
see within these 10 kilometers, like 3 little villages with your bike. So you can explore them with the e-bike. So I think that's a very unique thing that people feels, oh, I never try e-bike. I think it's something that they're going to be tired. No, no, no. So when people try in, you have the little push of the electric bike. So you feel yourself at easy and you stop on these little villages. You have little cafes, little restaurants, and those are normally out of the route of the
Yeah.
tourists. So you go and see how the locals live. Tavernelle Valdipesa, which is the village where the majority of our employees live, they can pass through there too. So eventually they're going to see the farmer's market in the morning, or they're going to see in a
Beautiful.
Sunday the mass in the church. So there are little touches that I can really connect them with the local life, which I really appreciate here. Besides that,
Beautiful.
obviously, I think that one of the fantastic things to do is to explore the restaurants. I have so many little ones that just locals goes. There are also one fantastic osteria. Osteria normally is known by simple food, but you do have one osteria with one Michelin star just 10 minutes away from the hotel. So how amazing
Wonderful.
is to go to an osteria with one star? It's just phenomenal food.
Wow.
So there's so much to explore. And then obviously, if you're going to wine tasting, I'm not going to send you to the big guys, to the big wineries. I'm going to send you to a small one that is like 10 minutes away from the hotel where grandpa and grandma are still making the wines
Mhm.
themselves.
Probably
So
some
they
of the
might
best
produce
wine in
10,
Italy.
absolutely. They might produce 5,000 bottles a year, very local production. Maybe they, before they're just producing to their own consumption and then brew up a little bit and are capable to show to people. So that's where you're going to send you. So there are little things around that definitely connects you with the local life. And that's where I like to send people to.
Wow. It just sounds absolutely magical. And I'm sure it's a location that you don't really want to leave because even just outside Italy, I mean, within, outside Tuscany and then outside Italy, there's so much to see in that area. As you said, I mean, Milan is a fantastic city. London's not very far away. France is close.
Yeah.
Switzerland's close. There's a lot.
It is actually is very well located, and the position of Florence, right? We are right kind of in the middle of Italy, so you can access the entire country through Florence. So I just went this summer.
Wow.
I did some trips. I did some summer trips. I went to Puglia, for example.
Oh,
So you can definitely access Puglia from Florence with the train. I went to
beautiful.
Calabria, which is right on the south. You can also access to train. So we can definitely do so many journeys. Like I do have people that goes to Rome in a day trip because Rome is 1 hour and 20 minutes away with a speed train. So we can definitely
Wow.
see a lot of Italy just being located here. I do have guests that stay with us for 7 nights and they might explore around.
Gee. Just sounds magical.
It's a
But look,
nice
I could
place.
talk to you all afternoon. It sounds like such an idyllic location. I'm very jealous about the Curry sisters who are quite famous coming to do yoga there in a few weeks, I think.
Yes, yes, yes. We are so excited to have them. They already collaborated with us and Como Park K in Turcos and Caicos. They did successful retreats there. So we wanted to bring them here and we're very, very excited. Uh, I think it's going to
Yeah.
be a fantastic experience for all the clients. We still have spots available, a few spots left. So for anyone watching us, interesting to join, please be welcome because it's going to be a very
What are
nice
the
week.
dates? What are the dates?
We're talking about November,
Yeah, beginning, I
um,
think the first or second week.
the beginning of November. Yes, the beginning of
I can
November.
put it down the
Yeah.
bottom.
So
Don't worry, I'll put it down the
all
bottom.
perfect, perfect. Yes, you have the
Fantastic.
information in our website. People can book directly there. So we're looking forward to have them here.
Brilliant. And before we go, we ask everyone where to from here. So, what are you doing for the rest of the day, the rest of the week? Give us some insight into Edvaldo's life and what you're doing. Where to from here?
Wow, I'm super excited because I'm going to finish our interview now and I'm going to mountain bike with a group of 5 clients because I have been selling my mountain bike adventures to all the clients that I
But you
meet.
just
So I
talk to
said,
us.
I want to bring you around. That's what we're going to do.
What's
We're going to do this
beautiful?
famous 10K
Oh,
loop. Going to bring them to explore these little villages. They're going to go with me to my favorite cafe. We're going to have, is a bike. So we're going to have a spritz at the end of the trip and come back to the Costa. So that's going to be my plan for the day after you.
fantastic. It sounds absolutely idyllic, Edvaldo. But congratulations again on your recent award. It's just wonderful. And congratulations on bringing wellness into Tuscany at a 5-star luxury level. That's quite an achievement. And I hope to meet you soon and I hope to see the estate because it just sounds absolutely extraordinary.
Listen, my big pleasure is speaking with you and your audience. I'm so excited to be sitting here. San Luigi is amazing, and I'm happy to show you a little bit of the villa. I hope you can see us, can visit us very soon as well to experience on yourself.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Edvaldo. Keep in touch and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.
Ciao, ciao. Bye. Thank
Ciao,
you.
ciao.
Don't forget to subscribe here and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for regular travel updates. You can also hear our episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.